Liars reign from behind their cheap disguise, free to maim till justice is revived. Things were bad all the way back in 2010 as liars got back in, the system resurrected. They used talks of change like they were on our side, but their practice damned us to further feed their kind. Liars reign from behind their cheap disguise, free to maim till justice is revived. They make things worse and then continually lesser, blame their shortcomings on their predecessors, privatized every good thing ever built, the lower down, don't matter, they can bear the ill. Liars reign from behind their cheap disguise, free to maim till justice is revived. Want to feel safe and with equal rights, they don't see the same, think they're above our kind. The attempt to extinguish the power of people, the opposition relinquish. There's no difference until they help you obliterate the spirit of us all. Are starting to disintegrate. We need to know your full. Liars reign from behind their cheap disguise, free to maim till justice is revived. Things are getting worse. 11 years from then, because liars keep getting in, their numbers keep being strengthened. They just pass the blame, they got the press on their side. Their practice damns us, hatred's welcome far and wide. Liars reign from behind their cheap disguise, free to maim till justice is revived. Want to feel safe and with human rights, they don't see the same, think they're above our kind. The attempt to extinguish the power of people, the opposition relinquish. There's no difference at all, they help you obliterate the spirit of us all. Are starting to disintegrate. We need to know your full. We need to know your full. Starting to disintegrate. We need to know your full. Thank you. Thank you all for being here. Those of you who are in person and those of you who are watching from home remotely. Because with what's been going on, some of us, but all of us have been isolated a bit. Some a lot more than others, and some for a lot longer than others. This is a poem of mine. I was living my life from my home, away from all the people. I stayed in, I didn't see others. I went to no social gatherings. This is what my life was like. I took care of myself alone. Then there was news of this virus, and everyone else stayed home. To say everyone else stayed home is a bit of an exaggeration. Many didn't take it seriously. They felt defiant as they gathered together. We saw so many people complain that their lives were just like mine. It was reported everywhere, but no one stopped them from going outside. As you follow the right circles, you can see there are others like me. This has been our way of life. No one talks to us. You don't see us. But you hear how the normal people are doing. Now they've lost some of their luxuries. The world does all it can to ease their suffering, because they're the ones it sees. We were always told we were wrong for what we said and did. I look back through my life's history. Turns out, all my wrongs were right. Now we're the ones who lead the way, those who fit in are out of place. Now we're the shining example. Authority's reason has fallen from grace. They say winter's over, we can all go out and hug all our friends. Seems their lives are full of social and intimate gatherings. They say things will go back to normal. They only see those who live just like them. They aren't aware. For some of us, isolation doesn't end.
Superb!
Yeah. Thank you. I feel trapped inside this place in this life. When this moment's finally over, I need to escape to somewhere else where I'll choose to go inside. I have this place. I feel at home now I'm out there. I have company, but I'm staying away, free from my life, but I feel alive. I can be numbed to what I suffer when I'm stuck in this world and its pain. Now I'm free, inside this home, outside my home. Now I'm free, this is when I love my life. Thank you once again. Okay, thanks to Robin for having me, thanks to Hans Stoll, thanks to Cafe Otto, and... Oh, okay, that's what that is. Anyway, go back to the gig. Okay, so thanks to everyone for being here on a weekend, on their Sunday, when people have things, to prepare for the next day, their life, their families. Thanks to everyone for being here on Halloween as well. Halloween, I heard, was an Irish thing originally, so I've worn sort of my Irish jewellery, my necklace and my earring. They're Celtic crosses, not crucifixes as people think they are, so I don't know if they'll protect me against vampires, we'll have to see tonight. But actually something that does scare me, actually not in a fun way like Halloween, is something scary, how hatred and greed rewarded, and people who are in such a way are even looked up to. And I'm going to talk about this now with this poem of mine, Good Things Come to Those Who Hate. The morals that you taught us wrong, and real events begin to set them straight. As the world descends to hell below, good things come to those who hate. We see a greedy one take all for himself. We'll never be like him, karma shall seal his fate. Now we strive to be the best we can, but good things come to those who hate. We try and do what we think is best. We'll be sparing when we choose what to take. But spectators hate us for how they see us, and good things come to those who hate. Our neighbours have constant hard times, and the selfish seal their fate. Then they tell them who to blame. Good things come to those who hate. Our neighbours now hate our other neighbours. Our oppressor has directed their rage. He gets all he wants. Now we're seen as the hero. Good things come to those who hate. We kept the faith that good would prevail. We felt like everyone wanted this change. But it's hatred that's used to control everything. And good things come to those who hate. You told us that love would conquer all. This notion seemed quite strange, but our comrades are despised beyond belief, and good things come to those who hate. If one of your teachings I still hope is true, I repeat it inside my head. I hold on to this saying, and I hope it comes true. All good things come to an end. My mission's established, I focus my energy, I'm travelling through, I know what to do. I focus on nothing else but my goal that's been set for me. I glide past scenery that was in front of me. Every movement I make brings me closer to my destination. My target's in sight, all love's left behind. I do what I was sent here for. I'm moving on, not till the end will I stop. I focus my energy. My mission's established. I focus my energy. I'm travelling through. I know what to do. I chase nothing else till my goal has been set for me. I glide past scenery that was in front of me. Every movement I make brings me close to my destination. My target's in sight, all left behind. I do what I was sent here for. I'm moving on, not to the end will I stop. Thank you. Thank you. I will be next year. Well, if we stop that music for 1 second, cheers. Next year I will be releasing an EP of my poems to music made by Mark Williams, Ned Smith and Charles Stewart, who along with Jenny Sutton, who you saw perform with me the first song earlier in the set. And that's going to be out, next year. There are some flyers about it on the merchandise table, which is to my right, to your left if you're looking at me while I'm performing. And there's also, as Robin kindly said, so my CD's there for sale and a mailing list as well. Okay, and although, lots of exciting things happen, lots of bad things happen, but whatever happens, things happen again and history repeats itself. Everything repeats itself and goes round in a circle. The science that they teach you is that the lives of animals are just to reproduce their species as a lifelong ritual. All the killing and all the mating is for a greater, higher cause, so their offspring live to do the same when it's time to pass the torch. The system we're born into writes our life goals step by step. We're told to get a job, learn our lessons, then find someone to wed. It feels chilling when you discover you're set to reproduce then die. Then next in line are your children, they're to live out the same life. Those who oversee our path through this process fight those who oppose, until the dominant side gradually weakens and is indisposed. We carry on, we rebuild everything that's ours with what is left, until we see it knocked right down as the others pass the test. We go through this alone until we find someone to whom we're drawn. Our relationship does change as we see our union rise before it falls. No matter how far we come, it ends and we're back by ourselves. Things are how they were before until we find someone else. All we've gained is threatened by the circle of conflict. Our leaders find our counterparts. They find their counterparts by sending some of us to kill. People will die for the honour they've been brought up to love. When their lives end, there'll be new blood. When their children are all grown up, people revive their land. They grow their presence there once more. Every generation helps recovery from the war. Situations does improve, but things are still tense. But one day, anytime, those with ammunition could be told to recommence. Are we humans different to the dinosaurs we replaced? We too fight each other and we eat, sleep and mate. Is a nuclear butter the reinvention of the meteor that hit the earth? When it's been pressed, will there be a new species to restart the circle?
Circle, the 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 circle.
Thank you. Okay, I'd like to welcome back up Charles Stewart, Mark Williams and Ned Smith. Okay, like the song we started, this is a song of mine. Love the song we started with. This song is about some of the people that a lot of us may not notice. Something that's been, in some ways, happening more, but always has happened. Some of the people you might go past, you might not see what people are going through. They're not going through the same things as you. You might not notice other people suffering their lives from our relative privilege and comfort. This is a song of mine called Under the Mud. Work on ways to break through the gaps, bring a soul close to soul, lies overlap. Could we really try and change everything? Would everyone be Thank you once again. Thank you, Castell. Thanks everybody.